I am trying out something new. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I hope so. I wanted to do something. I want to have some guests. So I started this thing in. Hi Lisa, how are you? Hey Ghost Wolf, what's up, my brother? But I wanted to set up something so that I could have a guest. Hey Dave, what's up? Everybody's all cold and in the house. Hey Adolf, I got it working, bro. I got it working. So for tomorrow, we're gonna have Adolf in the house. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? Love Adolf in the house. And I have another one too. Hey C Martin, what's up? So yeah, so I have another guest. I got to contact him. He emailed me. Hey Bobby. Hi Rachel. Bobby and Rachel. Happy birthday, Rachel. Hey Dave, what's up, man? Yeah, so I'm jumping back in this YouTube thing with both feet. I don't know about what time yet. I'll post something in the community section tomorrow and to let everybody know. So, we haven't even talked. I didn't even know if I can make this work. And then well, she deserves a good birthday wish. I hope she got something really good for her birthday. But yeah, so I wanted to have guests. I'm freezing my butt off out there outside doing these ones on the phone. I'll still do those, but only I had to set up the studio thing. I really have no room to do this. But I found this little cubby hole. It's about the size of a bathroom in a camper, right? One of those ones where you have to sit on the toilet to take a shower. That kind. That's how little it is. So I found me a little spot, and here I am. And then some shyster, like almost an hour and a half of it, I thought I was in, what is this called? StreamYard. And I was in this other thing called Riverside. And I realized that I wasn't in StreamYard, or they had changed it. And it took me a little while to figure out that I wasn't in the right one. I already gave them my banking info. They charged me. The whole thing was like, oh man, shysters. I don't know how I got on that page. I thought I was logging in StreamYard, and somehow I got in there. And man, I'm a dolt. I tell you, sometime I'm a dolt. Can you guys hear me? Hi everyone. Can you hear me okay? That's what I should be asking, because uh I don't even know if I'm doing good or not. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and then I got another one here too. Let me see. Brand. Let's see. We're gonna go. Boom. Yeah. Oh yeah. I like this thing. So I'm back here. All right. Loud and clear. Good. 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 Yeah. See, and I'm trying something different on the microphone too. I'm using a wireless mic, and I have it running over to a soundboard, and I wasn't sure if it's coming through or not. So this is like a big test. Hey Jesse, what's up? Yeah, so let me see. Let me see. Show. Hey, what's going on here? Oh man. There we go. I gave Dave a star because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing this all, it's all new to me, this whole thing. This is the same thing I was setting up for BZ. So, and I think I could broadcast to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm not sure about Rumble, but I think Rumble too. So I'm not sure. So I may do that. I think I'm going to link it to the Rumble tomorrow, and I'm going to broadcast to Rumble and YouTube. Hi Rochelle, what's up? I'm just testing this thing, and I thought I would chat I figure everybody's freezing right now, and if they have power, they'll be able to tune in, right? Otherwise, if they have no power, they have no idea unless they got a cell phone that's powered up. Pocket Pro football helmets. What's up? Yeah. So it's Saturday. Is everybody freezing? I mean, that's why I couldn't do it outside. I had a laptop and I was trying to make this all work. So actually, really, I was doing it before 2 o'clock. But I was outside and trying to set up the camera and the microphone, and oh my God, just a little breeze and it was blowing right through me. Yep, Cheesehead. Oh, you're up there with my sister in Wisconsin. Yeah, I think she's up there too, somewhere over there. Yeah, I was too. Well, thank you, Carolyn. How are you? In OC, Oklahoma City? Is that what you're saying? Where you're at? Oklahoma City? In fact, one of the guests I got, he had a really cool UFO sighting, and I don't know if he has pictures or not. And I think I could share pictures with this, but I'm not sure. In fact, if you guys don't mind, I might play around here a little bit. Orange Cove, okay. Oh, you're not far. You're not far. You're over there with the Bigfoots. The Bigfoots are running around in Reedley. You know that, right? In Oklahoma City. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I can I can I don't know how to do it. So I don't want to lose you guys, but like I don't know what I'm doing here. Like I don't know, did that do anything? Did that do anything? Huh. Let me see. I better not mess around too much. So in Reedley, probably like I'll tell you guys a little story before I mess around, okay? So we got a call from a guy in Reedley, and he had a video of a white Bigfoot in an orchard. So his house is in a neighborhood, and then there's the orchard, and there's the river, and I think it's Reedley Beach. So it's like right in the middle of Reedley, and he sure enough did have a white Bigfoot. In fact, we were going to we were I think we put the video of the white Bigfoot. They're white. In fact, what's really something about the white Bigfoot is like, man, since 1999, even before 1999, gee, more like 1989, 89, I was getting reports, or no, it was, yeah, 89. In 89, I was getting reports of a white Bigfoot in the foothills. I moved up to the foothills. Hey, Bolt Gun, what's up? So I moved up to the foothills, and people started getting to know me, and I was known even back then as the Bigfoot guy. And everybody laughed at me, and everybody made jokes when I walked around, but I didn't care. I told them, go camping. One day you're going to run into it. But because I was getting known as the Bigfoot guy, yeah, and I'm going to tell you more about the river in a second, and the white Bigfoot, and maybe even a different Bigfoot too. But I got bummer. Everybody else could hear me though, right? Everybody else could hear me. But anyways, okay, so I hope everybody can hear me. I got known as the Bigfoot guy, and people would pull me aside where nobody else could hear, and they like, don't tell anyone. And if you tell anyone, I will deny it. I'll deny it to your face. And they're because they don't like to be made fun of. So they start telling me their Bigfoot story. And believe it or not, there's like 6 white Bigfoot stories. And let me see, the last white, even my son and some of his friends saw this white Bigfoot down at Trimmer behind Pine Flat. So they're running up and down, in the foothills, all along the waterways, the power lines, and they're also coming down into the valley. But a tribal member in, oh, maybe I shouldn't say where, but okay, so I won't say where. They had a white Bigfoot ran out in front of them, and they were saying it was 6.5 feet tall, 700, 800, 900 pounds. Oh, what? Wow, my camera moved. Interesting. And so after I moved out of the foothills, it was around 2003, somewhere around there. I moved to the valley, hate it here, but it was I had to. So I quit hearing about the white Bigfoot because I wasn't up there anymore, and I got about 7 people telling me about this white Bigfoot. So then we get a call from Reedley, a white Bigfoot. I got all excited. I'm like, is it the white Bigfoot? The white Bigfoot that I've been hearing about? And it was the white Bigfoot. I don't know if it's the exact same one. I have no idea, but it's a white one. So we decided we went out there and we hung. There's a little park at the Reedley Beach. It's like there's a little park, and right across the park there's a trailer park. Right across the river, on the other side of the river, there's a trailer park. I mean, we're in the city of Reedley, in a little park where a lot of people go and play and sit at the beach. And we went out there, it's like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, and walked down to the river through the grass. We weren't talking, it was quiet. We were just listening. And we start hearing what sounds like rocks being clacked together, right? And it's like 1:32 in the morning. And I ran back up to the parking lot. It was a gravel parking lot, and I grabbed a couple of rocks and went back down there, and I hit them together like tick, 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 tick. And then the noise stopped. And Jeff turned on, he has an iPhone, and he had a thermal camera, a FLIR, that hooked to the iPhone. And he had it on, and we're scanning the river. He's scanning. We're standing behind him. We're looking at the screen of his cell phone, and we hear this rustling in the bushes, and out pops this Bigfoot. And now in the thermal image, it looked pure white because we had it set for heat as white. So we really don't know what color it was. I looked down with my eyes, and he was, I couldn't see him because it was dark and the river was behind him, and there really was no light right there. It was dark, but he could see us, I'm sure, because behind us is street lights and that Catholic school or whatever it is back behind there. So I know it was lit up, and I know he could see at least our silhouette, but I actually believe they can see in the dark because they run around in the dark. And he stopped and was like, and then he took off and ran across the river, ran and went into some bushes, which we found out the next day were cattails, or I think that's what they're called, and ran in there. And in seconds, I mean, like 5 seconds, this guy ran across the river all the way across and over there. It would have took us 5 minutes to get across the river and run that far through the sand. You know how hard it is to run across sand. He was gone in a real quick. And then Jeff's like, oh my God, I didn't have record. He didn't have a recording. It was like, oh man, so we didn't get video of it, but they're there. And we even got all kinds of reports. You guys know about Keith the farmer on Avocado Lake, seen 5 of them. And then Joe that lived down more closer to my house, and he had 5 of them messing with him. identical to the ones Keith the Farmer had talked about. So yeah, there's Bigfoots. They're running around all over the valley here in Central California, in the valley. That if they do that here, that means they're everywhere. Like when I was up in Idaho in Coeur d'Alene, they got rivers and lakes everywhere. And then the valley runs all the way to Spokane, Washington. And it's all populated like crazy. I bet they're all in there. Like Spokane has a river running through the middle of it. I would not doubt for 1 second that Bigfoot isn't running up and down that river. So yeah, that's what's happening with the Bigfoots right now. And it's cool. I can look at the chat. That's what's not cool about the phone. And I can do all kinds of cool stuff. Whoa, I really can. Like that. Woohoo. Let me turn that one off, and I'm going to create one. Okay, so there it is. That wasn't it. Wait, what? When did I not do it? Yeah, so I need to learn this thing. I really do. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Let me go back to comments. Okay. Hey, Digger, what's up? Rochelle, what's up? Off Highway 101, plenty of sightings, like Paso Robles, Highway 101 area, or more towards San Luis? Because that, I know they're over there too. I believe they're all up and down, all the way from all over there in the foothills over there. So I'm pretty sure. And let me see. Let me turn that one off. Okay, let me see. Yep. Video clips. Background music. Oh no, don't tell me background music. Music? I'm gonna have to add some music. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's raining over here. You got sound effects, put in a Bigfoot roar. Ooh, that's a good idea. It's a good idea. I don't know if that's playing through the speakers or not. Let me turn it off. It's playing on my speakers. Uh-oh. I don't know how to turn it off. Oh, there it is. Okay. Back to the comments. You hear music coming over is it coming over my microphone, or is it coming through your, interesting. I'll have to play with that a little bit more, because I do have some stuff to do. And then let me see here. Oh no, I can do this. Let me see what I have. I just want to see if it works. This is something that really makes me mad right here. Let me see. I should play that. I mean, this really makes me mad.
So another hiding place. I swear, these people.
Okay, so can you hear it right now, or is it just
even
playing
dig
sound?
a hole or something? I mean, so they can't be seen from camp.
Hey, Trailblazer.
If they squat down right here.
Southern
right?
Indiana. Hey, that's where my kids are at, in Indiana. It's off.
It's like everywhere there's a hiding space.
Wait a minute. Let me
for, you know, to get away from camp, like the view.
Is it on now?
This one's okay because they put a rock on it, right? Yeah. Crazy. Oh, look, it's some kind of beat me up stick.
You can hear it right now. You can hear me talking about all the poop.
You're squatting,
do you see that poop?
Hit him.
Oh my God. It is
like they
just
used it to like dig with or something.
It's unbelievable. This is this is a Ross Crossing right here. This is Ross Crossing.
It's pretty
In fact,
sick, though.
the day that I recorded that,
toilet
Adolf
paper,
and I think his cousin and I went over there, and they had taken off and we're gonna go fishing up the creek. And it was sick. It was cool. Can you hear me over it? So I have to turn it down a little bit.
Like right here, of course, we all know what this
Adolf,
is. Right?
I don't know if you can hear me, but Adolf. Let me pause it for a second. Can I pause it? Let's see. I can turn the sound down a little. Okay, so you don't hear that.
Adolf and
okay, so
that way.
Adolf and his cousin went up the creek to fish, and I was over there ranting and raving with my video and on my video about the poop, and it was everywhere. It was sick. You didn't even know where to walk around there. So
that one's all fell over.
But those guys came running back a little while later. They came running back. Something was throwing rocks at them and freaked them all out. And they came. It was like they came out trees, just running like the wind out of there, you know. And it was kind of creepy. There was no sound. Even the creek wasn't making sound. Once I sat down, I realized even the creek wasn't even making sound. Everywhere. I mean, that was a real creepy trip right there. Keep buffering. I'll turn it off.
I'm not so sure.
There's nothing but poop in this one.
I want to do anything with all
it's not really worth it, you know. Okay, there we go. And I removed it. You should be able. Everything should be good now. Now that I know I could do that, though. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'm a happy person. I could add an extra camera. It says I have to upgrade. Oh well. Well, that's cool. That is very cool. Hey, C. Martin, what's up? Okay, you guys, that's pretty cool. I'm sitting here like a kid in the candy store, you know me, and video stuff. Oh, really? YouTube is having issues? That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me right now. We'll see you later, Rochelle. You have a good evening. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me things are having problems. We're in a weird time right now, and I hope everybody has their money out of the bank. That's going to crash. Like if you have 401ks, I mean, I know you hear everyone saying that. It's going to crash. I'm serious. It really is. I mean, go look at the stock market and all that right now. It is heading down. We're going down. It's really interesting. And now the aliens, you know, the aliens are out. And the sad part is not only are the aliens like people seeing them all over the place, but if you remember, Jeff and I, a long time ago in some of the shows, we talked about Project Bluebeam. So some of what we're seeing isn't really alien tech. I mean, it is, but only we control it. It's ours. We back engineered this stuff. And so a lot of it might be ours. A lot of abductions. I mean, except for Adolf, we're going to talk about abductions tomorrow with Adolf and real aliens, not human people abducting, but real aliens. They do it too. So remember Project Bluebeam? they're going to have a lot of stuff going down, and then they're going to use Project Bluebeam, and they're going to try to scare the you-know-what out of everybody. That's what they're going to do. You guys see my shirt? Oh, hey, I'm going to lose the keyboard here. Got the keyboard in my lap. I'm like on a jerry rig system here. Woo, Bigfoot. Yeah, Project Bluebeam, and what it is, holographics that they have it with through satellite and Earth-based stations and ships and submarines and jets flying around where they can project things. Thank you. They can project stuff into the sky, and using cell phone towers and stuff like that, everybody will hear it, but you'll hear it in your head. And they've been using that. Like, they make people go crazy by projecting things in their, like, sounds into their head, talking, and they think they hear, like, go kill yourself, stuff like that. That really happens. And that's them using it and testing it. So don't believe everything you see. Be very, very critical of everything. Don't jump on the bandwagon right away. Be cautious on everything that you're seeing and hearing, because it could be fake. They exactly, Ghost Wolf. They are. The ones that they are saying that, interdimensional and all that stuff, that is totally demons. And I don't think there's anything flying in and out from space. Really, they're popping in and out of dimensions, but they're gonna that's all coming. Like, are you guys familiar with Dr. Michael Salla? Have you been following Dr. Michael Salla? That guy, there's a guy, he has, see, when I'm out pounding on leather, working leather, like, I make this. Yeah, that's my wallet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, if go back and watch, I don't mind promoting YouTube channels, okay? Even if I think they're corny. I think take from it what you will or leave it. For the guy that doesn't like promoting anything and treating us like little kids or whatever, we're grown ups. We can make up our own mind. Well, David Adair is pretty cool. I remember way a long time when it's Salla, Salla, I think, Dr. Michael Salla. Good stuff, but go back in his videos and only watch the ones where he interviews JD, and they're interviewing about these giant, they call them space arcs, but they've been on the Earth for thousands of years. Like, there's some under the ocean, there's some under the ground, there's some in Russia, there's some, they're all over the place on the Earth. I think there's like 7 of them, and they're, according to JD and these other people that channel stuff, they are activating. Yeah, the Adair part, David Adair is interesting. I listened to that stuff, or I've read all of David Adair stuff from a long time ago, and it's good stuff. It really is. But the JD ones are the ones I want you to go look at. That's what's happening right now, right? They're going to they're supposedly activating these arcs, and they have these white, what do they call them? Man, they're aliens, but they're white aliens. I can't remember what they call them. Man, getting old. My short-term memory just plain old sucks. I'll walk away from here and I'll have it all, as soon as I walk away or turn it off. But it's good stuff, really good stuff. I mean, don't believe everything, okay? Take from it what you will or leave it. But I feel like, there you go. That's it, Digger Dog. I feel like that knowledge is power. Even if you're learning fake shit, okay? You know about it, and you know it's fake already. So, like, the more stuff that you can know and research, the more power you have and control in your life of what you're going to fall for, right? And we're not going to fall for none of that. I mean, some of it might be real, some of it might be fake, but at least if you know what's coming or how they're bringing it, you're able to discern as it comes at you and react accordingly, if you know what I'm saying. So, I mean, don't get all freaky or anything, but do arm yourself with knowledge, because that's really, really, really important. And it's going to be flying at us here. What they call it, shit hit the fan. Well, it's going to be flying because shit's hitting the fan now. And this shit is going to be flying at us, right? And it's going to be for people that don't know anything, right, that are stupid. And I'm not calling people that did that stupid. I'm just saying they weren't armed with information from years, and they go to work, they watch TV, they're more into the games, or whatever, and they're not researching. And we live in times where everything can hurt you, right? It could kill you. And that was what they're hoping, believe it or not, It really has ever since. Yeah, it's been that way 10 years. I mean, me and Jeff, we brought we and that's why I had my channel off of all the old shows that we did, because Jeff didn't want him out there because he's bringing new stuff, but only information is power, and that information could help people right now, like all the Donald Marshall stuff and all the interviews we did and all the stuff. As much as I could, I put as many videos as I could. There's a lot of them that YouTube has deleted. Believe it or not, they deleted it. And I have a playlist called the Wayback Zone. If you go on my channel and you look in the Wayback Zone, there is a lot of good information that will bring you up to speed so that you'll be able to handle what's coming today. So I encourage everybody to go at least look in the Wayback Zone and look at some of the shows, because there might be some information in there that I'm thinking about doing that. But only, you know what they did was I had them all. We would do the shows, and I would upload them later to my YouTube channel, and then I also would play them on the Paranormal Central channel. So I uploaded them, and I was like a backup channel, but I was calling it my channel, right? It's the Squatch Zone, but really it was in under my name. But I was loading them up there and not making them public, just like a backup. And I have them here too, really, but I have, I don't know, 55 hard drives, and I don't know which one it's on. And I mean, you know what I'm saying? For me to find them and everything, it would take me a while. I mean, I have 6 hard drives in my computer right now, and they're not the ones in my computer, but they were all on YouTube. And but knowledge is power. Research everything. Check out Dr. Sala, and because it's a good thing, to know about all this stuff. Like Aaron right here, Aaron Carrier. Maybe I shouldn't have said his name, but A Carrier. He's good for a lot of information. He does research, he knows what's going on too, and so does a lot of you in here. I know that. But for anyone that catches this later, or you never been here before, don't be afraid. Okay, fear is bad. Fear. Don't be afraid. Don't worry. Don't any of that. But arm yourself with information. Learn as much as you can, because the shit's going to start flying like really fast and furious. And if you don't have a clue of what they're doing, you're going to freak out. You're going to get in fear, and you might fall to do things that they're telling you to do, and you think it's okay, right? But if you arm yourself with information, you'll avoid a lot of problems. And that's what I'm hoping everybody does. Is it's yeah, if you're afraid, but some people, they just get afraid and they're like sheep. And I'm not calling people sheep. I'm just saying they don't have any options, and the only option is to do what you're told, because it's the government. Trust them, right? Or it's a big business you trust them. No, don't trust anything. Everything is, don't trust videos, don't trust audios. Now they have AI, and they can recreate, like they could bring me out and put me on a video with everything you see right here, and it's not me. But they can make me say anything and do anything, but it's AI using my image and my voice and everything, and they can make it say everything, anything they want. So we're gonna have to really be careful. I mean, research AI and what all they're doing, research it all. Me too, Digger Dog. I've been my wife, don't drink the water. It's got plastic particles in it. Like, don't eat the food. Everything's GMO. Look, in the Bible, it says you could eat anything and drink anything. You get bit by a snake, a poisonous snake, and you can live. You have to have faith, though. You have to have faith and no doubts, and you can. If you ask God to bless your food to the nourishment of your body, it ain't going to kill you if you believe he does. But if you're afraid that it's bad for you and you quit eating, you'll starve to death or you'll die from poison. I mean, fear not. That's the whole thing. And arm yourself with information. I have no idea. Like, I don't talk to Jeff hardly at all, you guys. Like, very rarely. Very rarely. We're not on the dailies at all. And I mean, we have a messenger, and we'll share things that we come across that we can't share with everybody because nobody will understand what the heck we're talking about. But I can share it with our little squad, research crew that we have, and they'll all get it. And if they don't get it, they will research the heck out of it and come out with more information. So that's about all the contact I'm having with Jeff. He is busy doing his TV thing. Yep. Yeah, you can tell. But if you like, if you look at AI stuff, go and look up AI stuff and how it's made and what it does and all that, you'll figure it out really quick. But if you've never seen AI and you don't know what it does or what it looks like, you're going to think it's real. They're still watching me. In fact, they got me on this channel right here because I uploaded all those videos of me and Jeff and what I talk about all the time. They don't let like, I'll get 50 new subscribers and I'll lose 48 subscribers. And then I'll do a video and I'll get 5 subscribers and then I'll lose 10 subscribers. Right? And I've lost, I don't know, 800, 900 subscribers. That I took a step back from it, hoping they would, like, because I was thinking it was because I was associated with Jeff and I had all those shows turned off, and they shadow banned me like crazy. I really don't care. I'm going to still come on here. Maybe if everybody shared the videos and liked them and all that, but I don't care. Like, I have you guys, and new people are coming. I don't know. I think YouTube unsubscribes people, so be careful about that. Hey, Patrick, sup? Yeah, they mess with us. That I know they're messing with Jeff really hard. There's no reason that we don't have 100,000 people. Like, when Jeff and I first started and we were just live streaming and there was no such thing as shadow bans, we had over 275,000 subscribers on live stream. We were trending #1 all the time. We opened for Art Bell, and we were trending #1 in the paranormal field all the time. And then when they started coming out with this shadow ban bullshit and all that censorship, And I think we were some of the first ones to be done that too, right? I mean, you have the people that are going and making videos like this and talking over here and never ever look at you and say all the things I say and talk about the same things I say, and they have like 185,000 people or 200,000 or a million subscribers. You know what I mean? Like, uh, there's no reason there's no reason out of 300 million people in the United States that I can't have like 250,000 easily that think like me and would like to hear this. But if they're shadow banning, then there isn't never going to be over 1,000, even a couple of hundred, right? I mean, that's how hard they're doing it. Like I have a friend that does farms, his cows and all that kind of stuff. He's like 300,000. All he does is feed his cows and talk about it. He's got 300,000 people. And that's all he does. He comes on for an hour, like once a week, and talks about his cows and puts the camera in their face and watches them eat and stuff like that. And he's got 300,000 people. Like, come on, really? You know? But he's not doing anything sensitive. So they're gonna say, oh yeah, he's safe, let's give him all kinds of people. But then they're gonna have me, and they're gonna put the kibosh on me because I'm telling you, hey, go learn something, arm yourself with information so you don't get fooled, all that kind of stuff, right? That's why I get censored. They don't like the truth at all. Yeah, there's a lot more now. It's all AI. The AI is doing it. In fact, I got an email from YouTube telling me that they deleted, 7 videos or something like that. And even some that was just me, my stuff after Jeff and I started doing our own thing, I lost like 7 videos, and they told me the email said they're going back. Okay, I don't think they are. I think AI is going back and looking at everybody's videos, and then they're deleting them because that's their job. That's their job. It's like, that's your job? Who made it your job to tell people what to say and what they can say and not say? As long as I'm not doing anything illegal, there shouldn't be any reason I can't talk about anything, right? So that's where we're at in the world right now. I mean, even if you start your own channel, if you go on there and say UFO or this or that, if you're talking UFOs and you're putting out disinformation, you will get 2 or 300,000 people because you're not putting out the truth. Okay. But if you get edgy and you start really coming onto it and figuring it out, and you start talking about truth of what's with the aliens and all that, watch your numbers go bye-bye. Watch your videos get deleted. Yeah. See, I'm gonna try to go over to Rumble, but what I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna start putting them on Rumble and YouTube. And once I have a good following, hey Joe, what's up? So once I have a good, everybody figures out where Rumble is, I'm gonna try to go over to Rumble and not do YouTube at all, because they're a bunch of snakes. These guys are snakes. They're the reptilians. And now that I'm saying these words are going to get this video probably taken down. Nicotine patches. Yeah. Well, I don't want to link it to my YouTube channel, but on this thing that I'm using right here, this StreamYard thing, I can actually put a Rumble code, and I can go live simultaneous on here, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. And I thought about doing all of them, but I don't like Facebook. I don't like YouTube. I don't like Instagram. I'm on the fence on X, Twitter, whatever, X. I'm on the fence on that one. I have no idea. but only Rumble seems to be okay, and so Rumble's it is, right? Rumble it is. So I'll do like tomorrow before me and Adolf get in here. I'm gonna set up the Rumble thing. Here, I'm gonna see. I don't know what time tomorrow. Oops, spelled tomorrow wrong. There we go. And I'm gonna add the banner and oh yeah, there we go. Hey, okay, I'll go back to chat. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow, me and Adolf are gonna chat about aliens, real aliens, or really not human stuff, right? So we're gonna talk about that and some of the things that happened to Adolf. Lots of stuff happened to him, but I'll let him tell it, okay? Yeah, I follow a few people that I don't know what time yet. I don't know, but I'll post something in I'll post something in the community part of the YouTube where you can post pictures and stuff like that, and I'll post up what time sometime tomorrow morning around 10 or 11 I'll post something. Um I have to wait till my wife wakes up and gets up and around because I'm going to set it up in my bedroom because it is too freaking cold for me to set it up outside. I tried to, but I couldn't do it. Yeah, Trailblazer. Have you ever watched that guy, God Rules or God Rules 2? Same guy, but he's one of those guys that talks to he's like telling you, oh, yeah, oh, people, but he never looks at us, right? He never looks. So, but you check him out too. He comes up with some pretty good stuff. His name's God Rules, I think. God Rules 2 and God Rules on YouTube channel. See, I don't mind sharing stuff. And I just told you, he never looks at you. Every once in a while, he'll start off talking straight to us, but then he goes right to looking at himself. And I think a lot of people, they can't animate. They don't know how to act normal when a camera's on them. So when they're watching themselves, they know to go like this or make a face, or whatever it is they're doing. They got to be seeing themselves. Otherwise, they feel like they're reading something and they're not doing anything where it doesn't have any emphasis. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, and I'll quit bagging on people. I'm sorry, God Rules guy. I didn't mean to get on your case. And I don't mean nothing against Steve, what's his name, up in Canada either, about not sharing people's stuff or whatever. Just everybody grow up. Let's all be adults. That's what all I care about is let's be adult about it, and quit being all childish, and let's look at the camera every once in a while. Because if I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to me over here. I'm talking to you. But that's the way I am. I roll like that, I guess. I don't know. You're a mod for an attorney during the week. Oh, that's kind of cool, Digger. The Rumble has great coverage, huh? And they don't, but they're shadow banning Jeff like crazy maniac. Did you notice that? There's no reason he shouldn't have 100,000 people watching him. But for some reason, he only has at the most maybe 1,300 views. And it may be because everything else has him already locked up. And in fact, I was thinking about starting a whole different thing with a whole different name and a whole different email just to see if I could get any traction, because I can't get traction either. I don't get any traction at all. It's kind of weird. Yeah. Wild man, nope. He's covering the attempted destruction of. Yeah, they're trying to destroy old DJT. It's not going to work. We're actually going to watch the fall of the cabal. I love it. Fall of the cabal. We're watching that happen right now. They're getting undid like crazy. Yeah. Well, what was the days of Noah like? Go back and read about the days of Noah. What happened in Noah? Then you're going to know what's happening right now. And the only thing missing from the days of Noah, I mean, they're already messing around with, and they already have monsters and aliens and all this stuff genetically modified. And then you have your transhumanism, right? You're not a girl, you're not a boy, you're a it thing. The only thing missing is giants. Guess what's coming on the scene, folks? They've been telling everybody. Think of the Marvel, Captain Marvel, Superman, all these people that are bringing up now, Aquaman, all these movies, the Hulk, Smash, right? All that stuff. That's coming. They've been getting everybody ready, especially the younger ones. All the way, even we know about it, but as it goes, watch that stuff start happening now. And those are going to be your Nephilim. They're going to be human, but they're also going to have superpowers. Okay, that is your Nephilim right there. So be aware, get yourself going, learn about this stuff, figure it out. I think a lot of them were already arrested and executed. Sovereign Cosmic Wild Man. I'm pretty sure that Brandon, that guy that flies around in Air Force One, I think he's gone too. We're not watching the real Brandon. It's not him. Right on, bro. I hope it's a bro. Oh, Wild Man. Okay, you're a bro. Man, when people use different names and I'm calling them bro, and then I found out they're a ma'am, or a sis or whatever, and it's like, oh man, I am so sorry. The Bible's from what? No, it's in the Bible. You can look up in the Bible. I think it's in Genesis about Noah. It'll tell you all about it. Right on. Right on. And another good one to read, and I know they say not in the Bible, is the Book of Enoch. Read that, because that in the Bible they quote from the Book of Enoch like a whole bunch of times, right? So it's true, okay, it's true. But they've been trying to censor for a long time, and that's how they censored the Bible, a lot of stuff. But you can believe every word of the Bible because you could check that out. You could actually check that out. Like a lot of the predictions in it, thousands of years old, hundreds and thousands of years old, and they've came true, every last single one. Like Jesus fulfilled, I don't know, 600 and some odd predictions from like 1,200 years before he even stepped on the earth. And actually, they were talking about him. God was talking about him in the very first book of the Bible. So it'd be like 4,000 years before Jesus was stepped on the earth. He already was forewarning people that he was going to come from the seed of a human, right? Of a woman. He was going to come from the seed of a woman. Right in Genesis, when Adam and Eve lost their power because they gave it to the devil, he told them how it was going to go down, and it went down. It went down 100% so far. 100%. There isn't one thing go wrong yet. And now we're in the last book, and boy, and they talk about this time all throughout the Bible too. If you know what you're looking for, you can find it. And this time is the time we're actually get to live in, a time that everybody down through history has been looking for. we're gonna live in it, and it's exciting. Really is. Man, I didn't hardly get to go out this summer at all. I had three back surgeries. I got one more. They wanted to do a back surgery on me right before Thanksgiving, like a week before Thanksgiving. It was like, oh no, because it takes 90 days to recover where you're almost getting back to normal, like the first 4, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, no, 8 weeks, I think it is, that you could barely walk, right? So I didn't want to go through that through the new year. So now, but I am ready for it, man. I am ready. They fixed me up pretty good, but only I can tell I need one more, one more, and I should be good. And then I'll not need anything ever again. No more wheelchairs, no more canes, no more pills, no more anything. I'll be back to kind of normal. Old though, older, but back to normal. Cold Warrior, what's up? Yes. Wow, I never heard of that. Yeah, it really is good news. Really? Whoa. Wait, are you Brown Dwarf, right? Brown Dwarf. He was showing all that stuff. Do you have a different name? Sovereign Cosmic Wildman? Are you the Yeah, it was up on the North Coast. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna look up everybody go over and check out Sovereign Cosmic Wildman, not Brown Dwarf. But you know who I'm talking about, right? I'm sure. But yeah. Oh, you have? Cool. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna go look for it. Yeah, I mean, I wanna check that stuff out one day. They're not human. It's like Adolf and I were way back the Kings River, way back there, and finding rock stacks. Like how many rock stacks, Adolf? They're all up and down the river, and some of them were even out. And the water was running pretty high, and there was like a little island out there, and there was rock stacks on it out there you couldn't even get to, right? And I mean, there was like, I don't know how many. I think I counted like 52 or something like that, rock stacks all up and down the side of the river and out in the middle of the river. It was cool. That's not people. I guarantee you that's not people. But I bet people walk through there like we did and go, oh wow, look at the rock stacks people are making. Ha, yeah. They're not making them. They're all over the place. Oh, wow, okay. I can't click on that otherwise. Yeah, they were large ones. You're right. Large rock stacks. Yeah, that's cool, man. So I'm gonna remember Sovereign Cosmic Wildman because I'm gonna go over there and I'll listen up. I've been making a lot of leather things. Let's see. I got right here. No? Right here. Check this out. If anybody is a size 32, I have a size 32 belt. I don't know too many size 32 people. Let me see. Oops. There we go. It's feathers all the way until we get to the front. And then I put an eagle. Yeah, there's the eagle upside down. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, I guess so, huh? Because when you put the belt on, but the eagle is, let me see. I don't know why my camera's moving. What the heck is that? There we go. I put an eagle. It's hard to tool an eagle that little. Okay, the belt's only 1.5 inches, but it's a 1/4 inch thick. Or when I started, it was a 1/4 inch thick. But it's all it's feathers. I didn't put anybody's name or nothing. I just wanted to practice feathers. It has a big heavy buckle. I mean, that's a heavy buckle. Solid. Maybe I'll give it away on this channel. I don't know anybody that's size 32. I'm like a size 35. So, but yeah, I make all this stuff and then it sits in a box up here, you know. I have a bunch of other stuff too. Like, check this out. This came from BZ. Can you read that? Let's see. Mars Attacks. It's hard to see him. Yeah. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of them here. And I mean, I get all this stuff like, oops. I think it's a kitty book, right? Kitty book. Like, I got this one. Where is it? Here. Idaho Bigfoot. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah, and then you guys remember this, right? You guys remember this guy? Oh, that one's kind of dusty. Let's see if I can. I'm not very good at showing this stuff. I got a bunch of them. I got all of them. In fact, I got all those guys. Gee, how do you show it? Oh, well. Yeah. I got all those all stacked up right here with all this stuff. But my room's all like piled high with Sasquatch stuff. And then I make wallets. I got a wallet with Sasquatch on each side. That's actually when I came back to leatherworking, this is the first thing I made. The very first thing. That was before I did anything. I made that wallet. And it's weird. When I was a kid, my dad made leather things, and he was a deputy sheriff, him and my uncle. And he had one of those big wooden desks, and it was always in my bedroom, me and my brother's bedroom. And so when he wasn't at the desk and he was at work and all that, and you get sent to your room, I would sit and mess around with his tools, leather things. And I got pretty good at it. By the time I was like 11 or 12, I could make some cool things. And by the time I was in my teens, he had me making gear for the sheriffs, the deputies. So I was making handcuff cases, holsters, belts, key fob things, all kinds of gear for the sheriffs. And then he was into quick draw, and I would make quick draw holsters, and with the belt, the bullet loops on them and all that. I mean, I used to make all that stuff. And yeah, BZ is going to be on Rumble Thursday night at, I don't know what time. I'll share a link. I think I shared a link on my community page. But yeah, he's on. Yeah, Kaiser kind of dropped off. I think he's on X, but I don't go on X very much. He doesn't go on Facebook or anything anymore. And I think he still has a YouTube, but I'm not sure. Bloviating Zeppelin, cool guy, total truther. If you don't like the truth, you can't listen to him because he'll smack you in the face with. He hates demo rats, right? Demo rats. He hates that. I don't know if. Let me see if I can get a link. Let me see. I might be able to find it. And I think you guys can still see me, right? And I'm going to, like, this is my YouTube channel. At least this is my YouTube channel right here. And I'm going to be putting some videos over there. That's my YouTube channel. Okay, now I'm going to find BZ here. All right. Okay, so all right. So this is BZ's channel. All right, that one's BZ's. Okay. And I didn't mean to do that like that. Gee whiz. Let me see here. Okay. So, yeah. So Papa Squatch, that's me. And then BZ is Bloviating Zeppelin something. Bobcat. Let's see. Bloviating Zeppelin's Berserk Bobcat Saloon. And he wants to be on Tweaker, no, something like that, Spreaker. And I set him up. I built him a $6,000 computer. Oh, let me see if I can. Oh no, I'm on my phone. I can't do it. Or I'll put some pictures on my. Let me see if I can do that. Upload a file. Let me see if I made anything with it here. No, it has to be, I guess. I don't know. Interesting. Let me see a video file. I have all these cool videos and stuff like that. Me and Adolf go everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And I mean, I have a lot of videos. Right here, I could just load. Like this was when we had that big storm up in the hills. We went up to Kings Canyon. That's almost to the gate at Kings Canyon National Park. Yeah, Sword Point 9, that's Kaiser. I don't know if he's still doing that though, but you can check. Yeah, that's just a little quick video. Just playing around, sorry. There we go. So, let's see. Sovereign Cosmic Wildman, Rachel, Nevada, Area 51. Oh, that's you. That's Aaron. Okay. The bigger the screen, the better. Yeah. Yeah. So that was that last summer. That was last summer, huh? And we were taking a drive behind Pine Flat up the Upper Kings, and this black creature, and it wasn't huge. It was probably the size of a small mountain lion. Okay, like bigger than a German Shepherd, but not as big as a mountain lion. And I can't remember if it had a tail or not, but it was black and it had like a goat head. I don't recall seeing the ears, right? Like, but it ran it was like a mountain lion the way it moved, but it wasn't a mountain lion. It was the weirdest thing I ever saw. And I wish I would have got video of it. And all day I've been riding around in the car with a camera, and then this thing runs across the road after I turned it off and put it in my lap. And I turned it off for the day. We were on our way back. And when you're going back, it's like reruns, just seeing everything that I just videotaped on the way in, on the way out, So yeah, that was a cool thing. I'm always looking all the time. I don't think it was a Sasquatch. It was, I don't, it looked like it couldn't walk upright. We were like, is it a bobcat? I mean, I don't know what it was. It could have been like a little dog man thing. Very well could have. I never seen anything like it. It was jet black like the Bigfoots. I saw a few Bigfoot like that are just black coal black, like a black lab. It was like that color. And it didn't even look at us. It ran across the road and wasn't running fast either, was it? It was just kind of nonchalantly walked across the road, and it didn't even look at us though. Didn't even give us a glance. Man, I just looked at my thing and it alive and it said 1:11:11. So it was 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. Man, I got my phone right here. Let me see here. Let me show you something. You guys will trip out. I was tripping out. So, okay, January 11th. January 11th. Can you guys see that? Let's see. It says 222. Can you see that? Okay, January 11th. 222. January 12th. That was 222 in the morning. January 12th. 222 in the morning again. Woke up, look at the clock, 222. Okay. And this is Friday, January 12th at 2:22 a.m. So I was working on leather. I left my phone in the bedroom. I thought, man, I need to come out and I need to get my phone. And I come in and it's 2:22 p.m. on January 12th. I was like, wow. So I get done doing leather. I come in and take a shower. I put my phone down again. And I come out from the shower and I go to grab my phone and it's 5:55 p.m. So just yesterday, 2:22 a.m., 2:22 p.m., and then 5:55 p.m. And I haven't seen anything like it today, but I was telling my wife, everywhere you see a flag, you can't see it that good, but everywhere you see a flag, that is me. Like this is just this month. Let me see here. I can get rid of that. But I got 111 on January 2nd, January 5th, 555, January 7th, 111, January 9th, 222, January 9th, 333, January 11th, 222. But I don't know if I'm the only one seeing that kind of stuff. It's been off the chart. I've been seeing stuff like that. It's not a coincidence. I saw those numbers all day yesterday like that. 2 times 222 and then one time 555 all in one day. That is a trip. And I don't know what it's about yet. I seen a 1, 2, 3, 4 once, but it was like 2 months ago. So I don't know, I've been seeing them like crazy and I started screenshotting them last year. And a lot of times I don't even get to the screen like that when it was 1 hour, 11 minutes and 11 seconds and I'll see it turn to 12, right? 11 and then 12. And that happens all the time too, but I can't screenshot it. I was telling my wife, this is weird, weird, really weird. Yeah, I've been tripping out. I got all these. Have you guys get these message requests, and they're from scantily. I guess for me, it's scantily clad women, hundreds of them. And she wants to send me a message. Yeah, right. Yeah, she does. She wants to get in my wallet, probably, if I'm stupid enough. There sure is a lot of that going on. Well, my wife just disappeared into the closet. So is dinner done? Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys, my dinner's done, and she's probably been holding it because I didn't intend on being on here very long at all. I just wanted to test this thing. I'm guessing it works, right? And I'm having a great time. I could stay on here forever. So it's an hour and 15 minutes of testing, and I had a great time. 111 on a 111. Wow, that was cool. No, I'm going to turn it off right now, and I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's going to be Adolf in the house tomorrow, and I'll get a hold of you in a little bit, Adolf, and we'll set up a time and everything, okay? All right, you guys. You have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.